Okay. So she is a type 2 diabetic. Oh, you got the book, Dr. Phillip. Thank you.
It's not showing up.
No, because it's green, because
Oh,
of the
you're
green
right.
color.
Yeah,
Um,
very well.
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So I met her this weekend,
Okay.
and she's been a type 2 diabetic for 6 years already. Yes.
Okay.
I gave her some of the little packets for pain on her foot because she was in pain. So I had some extra ones in my purse. So
Okay.
I gave her two, and she said that that helped her out a lot.
Wonderful.
Her A1C is at 9.0, and what else? What else did I miss? Did I miss anything else, Juanita? Is that it?
No, no, I think right now my A1C is at 10. It
Oh, at
was at
10.
8 before, so
Okay.
it elevated to 10.
Okay.
What
Mhm.
medicines are you on?
I am taking metformin 850 in the morning and in the evening,
Mhm.
and glimepiride 4 milligrams in the morning and 1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And right now, it's been 6 weeks. I've been using
Trulicity. Yeah.
Trulicity.
Hmm.
So my sugars have come down completely,
Hmm.
big time
Hmm.
down. Usually fasting in the morning, it would always be at 250, 260.
Hmm.
So now that I'm taking that medication on top of my other pills, it is 140, 150, 116, depending
Hmm.
on what activities I do or what I eat.
Hmm.
Yes.
And how often with the Trulicity?
Pardon me?
How often with the Trulicity?
6 weeks.
No, how often are you taking it?
Oh, just once a week. I do it every Thursday.
Okay. And how many milligrams?
It's the small dosage, zero point 0.5, I think.
Very good. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, you can correct all that. And
Okay.
while it can't promise you, but everyone else has either reduced meds or gotten off of meds. So, um, unfortunately, the pharmaceutical industry will make you think that this is a lifelong issue. But the reality is, you can be cured, literally cured,
Hmm.
of type 2 diabetes. Just have to correct everything else.
Yes, and I've noticed that now that I'm on that medication, there's certain foods I cannot eat anymore. Um, I get really upset stomachs and I vomit.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I don't know if it's because of the effect of the medication or it's just telling me there's certain foods I cannot eat.
A little bit of both, and it's primarily related to the Trulicity as opposed to the other two medicines.
Hmm.
So, what part of the country do you live in? I missed that part.
I live in Bangor, Michigan.
Okay, okay, good deal. Yeah.
I used
So,
to live in Chicago, but I got married and moved out here.
okay, okay. So, may just have a little bit more challenges trying to get certain labs done, but we'll give you all the information, and then you can kind of convey that to your primary care doc.
Yeah, because I believe I have a follow up this month. I'm not sure if it's the 26th or the 27th.
Okay.
I need to follow up with so they can see how the medication is working.
Yeah. Jovi will kind of lay out a whole plan for you, and how different supplements can kind of help out temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you get better, you can either get off the supplements or wean them down where you're taking less of them, um, so that it becomes somewhat of a maintenance. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Everything that she describes to you, um, most other people are taking, including myself, but on a smaller dose, just because we're more at maintenance, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Because
taking?
I was on the 500 milligrams for 4 years,
Mhm,
and they just upped it, I think last year,
mhm,
because my sugars were not coming down.
mhm.
And I mean, I try to follow a diet, but there's certain days that you have a cheat day, and that's when then I was under a lot of stress and a lot of things were going on. So and
Mhm.
I can not only blame that, but also because of my eating habits, I guess.
Yeah, so Jovi will also guide you through that. And it's not really a diet, it's really a lifestyle change and
Mm-hmm.
doing things differently that you can live with on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
So yeah, it all works out in the end. Um, are you taking any other medications other than for your blood sugar?
N- Um, they gave me for cholesterol medication. My cholesterol is, oh, it's not high. It was high before. I've been watching what I eat and everything, but I'm still taking that medication. They don't want to take me off of that. They also gave me. I was taking blood pressure medication,
Hmm.
but they took me off that medication. My blood pressure was good because it was causing me too much cough.
Hmm.
So they took me off that medication and I'm not no longer on it. I've been off it for 2 years now.
Hmm. Yeah, sometimes they put you on a quote unquote blood pressure medicine to help protect the kidneys. And the specific one that you're on was most likely lisinopril or ramipril or one of the quote unquote prills.
Listen to bro. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the one that helps to protect the kidneys in a diabetic. So
Mhm.
they do it not so much for blood pressure, unless you really do have high blood pressure,
Mhm.
as opposed to just trying to help out the kidneys. But again, they're not really treating the condition, they're just treating the blood sugar. So
Mhm.
everything that we do is actually helping you to cure the condition, helping you to cure the type 2 diabetes. We're not putting a band-aid on it. We're going to help you get rid of the type 2.
Okay.
Yeah. One of our founders, Christopher, wrote a book that I'm really bummed that he didn't publish, called Type 2 Diabetes Be Gone, because you can cure type 2 diabetes.
Mhm. Yes, and I do really want. I have little ones that I still want to be around.
Good for you. That's good motivation.
Mhm.
That's actually great motivation. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, so we'll work through all of it.
Yes.
Good deal. So, Jovi, did you show your testimonial pictures in the book?
To everyone? No,
Well,
not yet.
yeah, because
No, I
that'll be
haven't showed. Well, did you see my before and my
Showed
after?
me at my sister's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah,
seen
I
them.
did. Like I think I did.
okay. And then Rita's, I was amazed when I saw both your pictures. I was just shocked.
Yeah, that was a lot of weight that we dropped.
Hmm.
Um, and I know even Rita, like her before, and it was a lot too.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Like I said, I was shocked. Um, the only thing you guys don't say is what the actual weight was. Um, but
Yeah, in the
uh,
beginning of the book, Dr. Phillip.
oh, really? Okay,
So in the beginning of the book, I was at 295 and
okay,
I'm down to 160.
okay.
So
So what I was going to say is that you guys essentially lost a person apiece,
yeah.
yeah, which is dramatic.
And Martha, she lost weight too. So she's been doing amazing too with her diabetes. So stress does play a big part of it too, Anina. So some of the members in the group, the stress levels, it depends on how your body is too.
Mhm.
And that's why Dr. Phillips says that we can talk to you, step by step on what we can do and what would be more helpful for you as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many different aspects that have to be addressed, and
Mhm.
there's different options you have for every aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Manina, can you tell Dr. Philip and like the whole group how you felt with the actual cream and how it worked for you? Especially because you told me that you broke your foot and you actually have like 7 screws in your foot and a plate. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I broke my ankle when I was 30, and I have plates and screws in there. And I do a lot of home remedies on my ankle for mobilization. There's sometimes it's really stiff, and I cannot do too many hours standing up. If I'm standing up, I cannot sit down for a long time because it makes it harder for me to move around. So on this weekend, I went out to Chicago to see my sister and my mom, my parents. And so I was busy all day. So driving out there and coming back and forth and everything. So I met Jovi there, my sisters, and she gave me 2 of her little packets for pain cream lotion. So when I got home on Sunday, I relaxed for a bit and I put that lotion on, and oh my, it worked a miracle on my ankle. I didn't feel the same pain. My swelling reduced, and I slept through the whole night. I did not even have to wake up because my foot was aching or I had a charity horse or something. I just felt magnificent with that cream. I
Awesome,
still have one more left. I didn't use it all.
awesome. Very good, very good. And that's typically what we hear. When I fractured my ankle, I used it too, and within about 48 hours, the swelling was completely gone. Um, and this was an acute ankle fracture. So it helps out tremendously with musculoskeletal issues. So whether it's a fracture, a torn ligament, residual chronic pain type of issues, which you had from having the hardware placed in, people that have diabetic neuropathy, it helps out with them. So yeah, you got the kind of expected results, and that's good.
Yes, I did. I was like, oh my goodness, all this other stuff that I used did not work as that lotion did.
Yeah,
And she didn't even use the whole packet, Dr. Phillip. She only used a little bit.
Very cool.
I use the 1 pack. I use it two nights,
Hmm.
Mhm.
and I still have the other pack. It's just sitting there. I don't want to use it yet.
So they have a farm out in Michigan, and
Oh,
it's a
wow.
blueberry farm. Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's really, really cool what they do as well.
Very cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Great
my
antioxidants.
husband is a subcontractor for drywall construction.
Okay.
And so I no longer work. I'm a stay-home mom now,
Mhm.
but I worked in the medical field. Um, but now I just dedicate myself helping my husband in his construction work, and then in the blueberry season we do our picking and everything.
Awesome. That is
Hmm.
Yes.
cool. That's cool. So where is Bangor, Michigan at?
Um, it is in the direction of, I don't know, Kalamazoo, South Haven area, Benton Harbor.
Mm.
So is that on the western side of the state near the lake?
It's, yes,
Okay.
it's in the northwest. So
Oh,
yes,
okay. But you're not what's that called? The panhandle? You're not in the panhandle. You're on the main part of the state, right?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Very cool.
So from Chicago, out here it's like a 2-hour drive. Yeah.
That's it?
Mhm.
She
Well,
got there real quick, Dr. Phillip.
you must not be very far north then. So you must
No,
be close to the Michigan Indiana border then.
yes.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, I know where you're at then.
So it's not too far.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, good deal. So, what else, Jovi?
What else? I know that Karen's friend is supposed to be jumping on. She's driving her son out to a hockey tournament. So she said that she would jump on. I was like, okay. So she said that, who else?
Is
I
she in
know
Florida
that,
now?
hmm?
Is she in Florida now?
Um, I don't know. Let me see where Dawn is at. She said that she's heading out to Massachusetts,
Oh,
by Rhode
okay,
Island.
okay. That makes more sense for hockey as
Okay.
opposed to Florida.
Yeah, so it's Massachusetts towards Rhode Island, she said.
Okay, got
It's
it.
a hockey tournament.
Okay, okay, good deal.
I know Ceci told me that she liked the shape and burn and
Hmm.
that it worked for her to focus and she
Hmm.
got more energy too, she said.
Hmm.
And it suppressed her appetite. Um, what else? I think that's it. Martha, I know Martha's using the Cell UV and some of the cream. How is the cream helping you,
Oh,
Martha?
it's helping me. It's helping me.
Yeah.
Yes, I get the inflammation went away. I feel less pain. I'm still in pain in my hips. So there, I think I just need an adjustment of that right now. But I'm doing better.
Yeah. She had a
Mhm.
car accident, Dr. Phillip.
Oh my goodness, what happened?
So, yeah.
Garage truck ran into me.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
backed up into my car. I was parked. I had nothing to do with it other than be inside the car, and the garage truck hit rear-ended me, not rear-ended, front-ended
Wow.
and smashed my car. So, uh, and I'm in pain for almost a week. I was in really bad pain.
Yeah.
So,
Well, was this a city garbage truck?
yes.
Good. So you should be owning the city in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my
The
goodness.
owning the city.
Yeah, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
I know you're too ethical of a person to say that.
You know what, Dr. Phil? Actually, I just want my car back to what it was. It's a little jalopy, but it works well enough for me, gets me from A to B and C. That's
Mhm.
all I want, and for me to get back to where I was at,
Okay,
you know, so that's all.
fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
But the CBD is working great, and I'm just, thank God that, it wasn't anything worse than what it could have been. But
Mhm.
I'm glad.
Good deal. You also have the oil.
Yes,
You can increase the oil too. That'll help out.
okay. Okay. How much should I increase it if I'm taking that dropper already?
Are you taking a dropper once a day? Are you
Once a
splitting
day.
it up? Are you
I'm
splitting?
splitting it up.
Okay. So maybe go to like 3/4 of a dropper twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that for 2 or 3 days. That should help out.
Okay, Dr. Phil. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Jovi,
Yes.
Maribel.
Hey, Maribel.
So I was looking at the website and I did notice that there's a new product and I was reading on it, but I sure didn't understand what it's good for. I haven't been on it in a little bit. I don't know if you touched on it, but would you be able to, or Dr. Phil, would you be able to touch on what it does, what it's good for?
Sure, sure. So the interesting thing is that um, the parent type of compound, mangosteen, has been around for maybe 10, 15 years, something like that, long time. But the big problem is that the most potent subgroup of the mangosteen um, is actually in the rind, what they call the pericarp. So most people, most manufacturers were just giving you the juice. So you'd have to end up drinking anywhere from 8 to 16 to 32 ounces of this stuff a day in order to try to get enough of the active ingredient. The active ingredient is what's called the xanthones, and the xanthones are most concentrated in the rind. So we're able to find a proprietary way to not only concentrate those, but then deliver it. So the best delivery system is by trying to get it into the bloodstream without going through the intestinal tract. So they came up with this proprietary delivery system of a spray, and then they used our 10x Pure in order to bind it so that this way your body absorbs it, it gets into the bloodstream, and now it can get into the cellular structures a lot easier and a lot quicker. So you have a more potent substance, the xanthones, that's more bioavailable. So as a result, we've dramatically increased what you used to have to take ounces or maybe even a quart a day to just 3 sprays a day, which is a dramatically improvement over the delivery and the bioavailable of it. So that's the whole delivery system and why you need to take dramatically less. What it does, and this is really exciting for this group, is that it helps out with reducing insulin resistance in people that are diabetics. So it's going to help out with your body's ability to use blood sugar. It also helps out with the immune system, which is what typically type 2 diabetes is, kind of like an autoimmune issue. And then it's a potent anti-inflammatory because again, most diabetics have some type of inflammatory subcomponent, whether it's directly musculoskeletal, whether it's through an autoimmune type of issue. And then finally, it's a potent antioxidant. It's one of the best antioxidants in the fruit kind of group. So it gives you all of those in a very small package that can be delivered with a very small amount. So that's kind of like the 30,000 foot overview of the product.
So, and it's just like a couple of sprays in your mouth. Is that what I read?
Yeah, 3 sprays.
Three sprays.
Mhm.
And so when it comes to, say, like my mom with her thyroid issue, where that would come in, correct?
Anti-inflammatory and also for the immune issues, because
Okay.
again, most thyroid, unless you're missing your thyroid because it was removed, most thyroid is an autoimmune or what we call like a Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is something that I have. So for most people, it's going to help out from the immune standpoint and also from the inflammatory standpoint.
Okay. And when it comes to somebody like me with high blood pressure, how would that benefit me? Again, the anti-inflammatory, I would think.
Yes, and then also from the immune standpoint, because the whole idea of the immune system is to try to balance it. And that's what CBDA does through one aspect, through the endocannabinoid system. And then this will do it through the inflammatory and the xanthones, kind of addressing it through that aspect of the immune system.
Okay, got it. So yeah, I'm gonna try it now that I know a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Because the ease of it, that's when I was reading about it, and it just says, the spray in your mouth, and that was it. I thought that was pretty easy, and I think that my mom, somebody who's older, you have to push her to take her medicine. I think this would be something for her to be able to do on her own, every day.
Yeah, the only caveat is
Uh-huh.
with anything that you're taking sublingual or you're spraying in your mouth, it's best not to have anything to eat or drink a half hour before or after. So this way you don't impair the absorption.
Got
So
it.
if that's even remotely a concern, just use it before you go to bed.
That's
just
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right before bed, when you're just gonna go to sleep, you're not gonna drink or eat anything. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good to know. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I think we're all kind of chomping at the bit here, waiting for it to get delivered.
I think so.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I haven't ordered it. I haven't placed the order, so I don't know if it was back ordered or not. So
I just ordered mine too.
Yeah, so it was launched January 20 something. And I think it was scheduled to be shipped around the first or second week of February, something like that. And they were just taking the orders as they came in. So whoever first ordered, that will be the people that got first shipped to.
I just ordered mine 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
So I better put in my order.
Yeah, sooner the better.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, this is exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to hear everyone's results.
Right.
So,
Me
Dr. Sprays, you said And do you put it like under your tongue or just on the side of your mouth?
So it's called the buccal mucosa, and buccal is just a fancy word for a cheek. So just the inside of your cheek.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just placed the order because they messed up on my other order. So they were so nice because I've been patiently waiting for my vitamins that they only send me half of my order like 3 weeks after I ordered it. And they're like, you know what? The lady sent it out to you, but she only sent half of your order. I'm like, that's why I was calling. She's like, you know what? We're gonna give you $25 off your next order. So I took advantage and got it.
Wow, good for you. Good for
Yeah.
you. Awesome.
So I ordered it because I just said, oh, well, I'm gonna take advantage then. If I get that discount, then I'm gonna order the spray right now and see how it goes. And also the what is it? The shape and burn I ordered too.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Cool.
So is it 2 or 3 sprays I should do?
3.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. And is
Yeah.
how many times a day?
Once a day.
Is it preferable in the morning or in the nighttime?
Good point. Um, if you're at all uncertain about whether or not you can hold off having something to drink or eat 30 minutes before or afterwards, probably nighttime. But if you can do that in the morning, that's fine. Um, I I had a chance to test it out just to see about taste and how it felt in the mouth. And I used it at night, and I didn't get a buzz from it. So if you want to use it at night, you can. I mean, it's not like some people will get like a little bit of a buzz or like feeling high if they'll take a sublingual B12. So it's nothing like that. So if you want to take it at night because you can be sure of absorbing it better, then
Mhm.
it shouldn't affect you.
Do you
And
think does it make you sleepy? Is that what you mean? Or does it like
no, no, it shouldn't do either.
oh because of the buzz you told me, that's why I was wondering. I didn't know what
No,
Like
what
so
I,
it is.
yeah, sometimes when people take B12,
Mm-hmm.
they'll feel like a little bit hyper or that's what I meant by buzzed. Uh,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, so and it didn't make me feel hyper. It didn't make me feel sleepy. So you know, you can take it either in the morning or at night. Just depends on where you might have a hard time avoiding having something to eat or drink for 30 minutes on either side.
So I I shouldn't drink nothing after I take it. Is that correct? Okay.
Correct.
I
Nothing.
think I could do it in the morning. I could do it
Okay.
in the morning. And especially if it's gonna give me like a little buzz and good, I'll be more wired than I usually am.
I don't think it will, and that's the point. I don't think it will. So if you want to take it at night, just to be on the safe side, you should be okay.
All right. I'll try the first day like that and then maybe like 2 days later I'll try the daytime and see which one I prefer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
yeah, I get hyper with any of the vitamins that I take. They're like, why does it affect you like that? I was like, I don't know. I just get hyper, and it makes me hyper for whatever reason. And that's with any vitamins that I take.
Yeah, you're a little bit sensitive on stuff, and we found that out with the iodine, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah. So everybody is different.
See, I wouldn't mind having hyperness in my life a little bit more.
a little
So,
bit more.
yeah, because I'm already hyper as it is during the day. So, might as well add a little bit more hyperness to it.
Yeah. And then the other thing to consider is that if you're taking any medicine, there's no issue with mixing it. So, for example, if you normally take your thyroid on an empty stomach, there shouldn't be any problem with that. But again, just even though you take thyroid on an empty stomach with water, you just want to make sure that you don't have anything to drink 30 minutes before or after the spray. So you might have to space that out a little bit. But other than that, you don't have to worry about mixing it, or drug interactions, if you will. And again, it's just once a day. So it's not twice a day, just once a day. Good
Okay.
questions.
I didn't know it was for me or for somebody else, but I don't have thyroid, but yeah. But
No,
anyways,
there's
I have
there's
one more
some-
question.
No, the only reason I brought it up, Ever, is that some people in the group are taking thyroid, and this is being
Oh,
recorded.
okay. I wasn't sure if you were telling me. I'm like, are you telling me? Because
No.
that's
It's
what I was
because
like, oh,
Jovi's
okay.
recording.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one more question for you. So the spray will also help for high blood pressure, correct?
So, blood pressure has a kind of immune aspect to it, so it'll help out with that. And then, from an antioxidant standpoint, blood pressure has a quasi relationship. So yeah, it's not going to be the direct relationship that we've seen with some of the CBDA studies. Um, so it'll be more of an indirect effect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has a question.
Go ahead, keep on going.
You want to go? I don't want to be the spotlight. No, no, but no. I asked the lady from CTFO to explain the spray to me. I swear, you explain it 120% better than she does. I think literally she could not tell me anything until it's like, you know what, I'll be right back. And then she came back and told me a little bit more. Because I asked her what the benefits of it is, just to see what she tells me. But no, nobody could explain it better than you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Dr. Phillip explains it perfectly. Like you can actually understand, like, wait, what does
exactly.
that mean?
Details. Exactly, and then details. And over there, they couldn't. The poor girl was like, I don't know. I think she went to get something to read about it because she's she was reading like it was coming. I was able to look up the information before she came onto the line. That's how long it took. So then I'm like, okay, well, I already got the answer, but okay, now I'll listen to whatever she had to say. But it was the same thing. It's like she read the same thing to me
Mhm.
that I had already read online on the website.
Mm.
So,
So
yeah.
when they do that ever, and the reason why I know it, because I worked for a company like that. They have to go by whatever the site says. They can't elaborate more. They can't add more to it. Even if they
Mm.
have the education to do it, but they can't. They're supposed
But
to just tell you exactly what's on the website, and that's it.
yeah, but you would think they would have it like right there and then the information needed already right away because it took a while for her to finally come back to me and tell me something. Because first she's like, "Oh, I'm not sure," and then it was like she was nervous and not knowing anything, and I said, "Oh, well,
Maybe she
you
was
know,
new.
maybe yeah, maybe I got a new person." I mean, she was really nice though, which I really appreciated.
Mhm.
Helped me out a lot with my situation. But it would be nice if the company itself gives them like the information there on hand, so then that way they could have it for other people. You know.
Yeah, that's good information to know, and I'll pass it on to the founders.
Yeah, I feel like they should try to have it ready there for them because I also worked in the answering service and I know that it's almost the same thing because it's still customer service and
Mhm.
usually like if they ask me for a thing I already have my information in front of me so I just what if I'm not sure what it is but then after people asking so many questions every day I think I kind of memorized everything already so I kind of already know. Yeah, so maybe that would be good information to pass on exactly to the co-founders.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, that's
You look
exciting.
like you're on vacation, Dr. Phillip.
I'm sorry?
You look like you're on vacation again.
Um, well, that's where I was at.
Mhm.
Exactly. That's why it looks like you're still over there, man. I'm already like, huh, Dr. Phillip is away again. I was like, oh my lordy. I want to go on vacation, so hopefully soon. I just don't know where yet. I just don't
Yeah.
know where.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out a trip to either Cabo or Cancun.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's where
Nice.
Joby wants to go.
That's where I want to go.
Let's go. Let's go, everybody.
Right?
Yep.
I'm like, yes.
Exactly.
Yep. I gotta take advantage. You only live life once.
And
Yeah,
then Maribel has
Unfortunately.
a cousin out there. So we can get like
Where?
a boat and
Where
camp.
at? In Cancun?
Yeah.
Okay, Jovi, that's it. I'm gonna look into tickets right now when I hang up. We got a place to stay? Let's go.
I
What's
know,
holding
right?
us back? Let's go. Let's get
So
everything ready.
that's the sunset.
Oh yeah, look at
Gorgeous.
Oh, nice.
you. You know where I saw the most beautiful sunset and the moon looked so big and red? When I went to Hawaii, I was like, OMG. It looked like a fake moon.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's how big it was. And it was red. I was like, Lordy have mercy. Right in the middle of the ocean. It just looked like it was just swimming in the water. Just there. I was like, oh God. I love sunsets. Wherever I go, I try to see the sunset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not just from my window. Not just from my window. Hi, Martha.
Hi, Ever. How are you?
You look so good today. Look at you. You look glowy.
Oh,
What's
thank
going
you.
on with you?
Oh, just sitting here relaxing. That's all.
Oh, you look good. You look like you're glowing.
Oh boy. But I'm in pain.
Oh, well, you can't tell you're in pain if I look at you. I'm sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
thank you. Thank you.
I just,
Oh,
whenever I'm in pain, I just say to myself, oh, I just try thinking in my head that I'm not in pain. And sometimes that helps. I feel like the mind is very powerful, Martha.
it is. It is. Well, that's why I'm sitting here just listening and enjoying everything you guys say. This is my moment just to cherish every one of you every single
Oh,
time that you guys are talking because we learn something all the time from one of
right?
yes.
True fact. Sending hugs to you.
Yes. Thank you.
You
So
too, Jovi.
Monique,
You
do
look
you have
glowy.
any questions? Anything else that you might want to ask Dr. Phillip?
No, not really.
No? Okay.
And just listening to everybody's comments and things, you like that other person said right now. We do learn from everybody.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
So you never stop learning. Every
Never.
day is a new challenge.
Mhm.
Right?
It keeps on going, keeps on going.
And
And hopefully it sticks to us, right?
Uh,
Especially the
like right
good
now,
things.
I have all my teenagers at home. I have a 18, a 14, and a 13.
Oh my God. God bless
So
you.
it's like I learn every day everything. It's like
mhm.
I help them with their homework, and it's like
Yep.
I didn't know that, their math, their things are so different when I was in school. And
Oh yeah.
I only turned 46 when was it? November. So it's like I have a 27-year-old, almost 28-year-old. So yeah, it's like helping your kids with their homework and things like that. It's like you you never stop learning.
That's right.
Thank you.
I learned from you. You learned from me. We learned from Dr. Phillip. We learned from everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You too, Jovi.
Maria, and at the very end of helping your kids, you graduate with them the same way they graduate.
Exactly.
The 18
Hallelujah
year
to
old,
that one, Martha.
it's my
Honey?
stepdaughter, and she's gonna be graduating high school this May. So we're all excited because we're looking into colleges right now. So it's like she keeps me busy.
Mhm.
Good for you.
My son is actually taking me out to dinner tonight for Valentine's Day. Right now that they're still single, because then when they get married, they ain't gonna take me nowhere.
Yeah.
But with
My-
boys, it's different. Boys do
yeah,
take their go to their mothers. Now, us
yeah.
women it's way different because now you have to see if it's okay with the husband.
Oh no, no. My kids, I told my kids, whenever you guys want, I'm available, whatever time, 24/7. You want to take me out to dinner? Okay, we're going out to dinner. And my fiance is working tonight, so he ain't losing out on anything today. He's not losing out on it today. But they usually try to take me for Mother's Day, my birthday. But like my son just recently moved out. This is his first year out of the house already. So I'm like, like when they live with you, they try to give you like a little rose or something for Mother's Day, or some flowers or some scratch offs in my case, because I love them. So then, and then I called him. I said, "Hey, you didn't come to see me." He goes, "Oh." And then he told my other daughter, "I felt bad when she told me you didn't come to see me." And I said, "Maybe because I just got her so used to it." I'm like, "Yeah, you did." And then he told my other daughter, "Oh my God, imagine when I have my girlfriend, then she knows that I'm not gonna be able to take her to dinner, right? Like that." And I'm like, "No, when you come to that, then you could take her, but for now you could take me." I'm like,
Yeah.
might as well take advantage and spend some time together. I'm like,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of excited because I don't see that much of him anymore since he moved out. I see him once in the big blue moon, like maybe once every 2 weeks. And I used to see him every day, so it's harder now.
What time are reservations?
Well, he called the restaurant to see if he needed reservations, and they told him that no, it's just he could walk in. He doesn't need to make reservations. He wanted to make sure. He's like, I called to make reservations. He's taking me to a Cuban restaurant, Pueblito Viejo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
So,
taking me there. He took me there for the first time years ago. That's how I first saw that place. I'm like, oh my God, it's so nice here. And I've been, of course, there various times already. And then he goes, where do you want me to take you today? I'm like, why don't we go where you took me the first time there? He's like, okay. Yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool.
And that the waitress was like, oh, you guys make a nice couple. I'm like, that's my son. I know I look good, but that's my son. Yeah.
That's
And my
good.
son's like, yep, that's my mama. Yeah. It's those times and then my other son always takes me out to sushi because him and me love sushi. And this one doesn't like sushi. So I get a little bit of both worlds, I guess.
Good deal.
Yeah. I hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day. I
Thank
hope
you.
you were very romantic, Dr. Phillip, with your wife.
It was a keto Valentine's dinner. So we had bacon wrapped filet. We had
Oh,
bacon wrapped
Lordy.
asparagus.
Oh,
The only thing that
Lordy.
wasn't quasi keto was the lobster bisque soup that I made.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm going over to your house next year for Valentine's. Your wife is going to say, who is this lady eating with us?
So there was a little bit of a technical difficulty in that there was a little bit too much bacon grease on the grill. So it
Oh,
kind of flamed up.
oh,
And
Lordy.
So Gay was worried, so she got a fire extinguisher out, but I was able to put it out without the fire extinguisher.
Oh my God, Dr. Phillip. See what happens when you don't invite me? Yeah, you almost burnt our kitchen down.
Ay, ay, ay.
But then again, who doesn't love bacon? Well, no, some people don't, but I love bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. As long as you had a good dinner, good
Mhm.
company with your wife, you're good. I'm so happy you cooked for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
really nice. I wish my fiance knew how to cook. He barely knows how to make a scrambled egg, but I guess nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect.
Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses.
Exactly. Yep. He's
Mhm.
very romantic, but he just can't cook. So I let it go because he's very romantic. Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. So it looks like Angel joined us.
Angel joined us.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Happy Friday.
Hi,
Hi.
Angel.
Friday.
That's
So
what's going on.
unfortunately, we're just gonna wrap up. Do you have any questions, Angel? Or anything we can help you with?
No, I don't.
Okay. Did Jovi, did you tell her about the Xantho Mist?
For Angel,
Yeah.
I think we went over it a couple of nights ago, but I don't know if she heard or not. Were you able to hear about it, Angel?
I don't believe so.
No? I'll cut the video for her and I'll send it to her.
Thanks.
Or we can talk about it again next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Good deal. Good deal. Everyone get Jovi's cookbook?
Mhm.
Yes, I
Oh.
see.
Absolutely.
I'm ordering mine this weekend.
Good.
Thank you.
I even
Yeah, I
told
want
my
to
boss
thank
about
everyone.
it.
Huh?
I even told my boss about it.
Did you?
Yep.
What
She
did
said,
she
"Oh,
say?
I'm gonna look into it. Give me the information later." But she was in meetings most of the day today, so I didn't get to talk to her. But as soon as Monday comes, I'm gonna give her the information to the book so she could order it too.
Oh, thank
Pass
you.
the word and pass the word.
That's the word. Thank you, Ever.
Pass the word. You're welcome.
Yep, that's the way.
Cool.
I
Yeah, we
truly
want to be promoting
appreciate
it.
all of you.
So does Amazon give you like a dashboard or something to look at to see for you to track your sales?
Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, so it shows on there the total and what days it spiked up and stuff.
Good deal.
It was
So how many have you sold?
I haven't kept track of the total how many.
Okay.
But I know that like mine and Rita's, hers comes up first and then mine's second.
Okay.
So whenever you look up oh she can't wait
Yeah.
to have those nutty cookies, she says.
Cool. Very
They're
cool.
really delicious, Angel. You would love those. Those are really good.
So I just went to Amazon
Mhm.
and ordered it. So who gets credit for that? You
Uh,
or Rita? How does that work?
I sent the link to you, I think. My
Did
link.
you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Through your email.
Okay. Okay. Good
Yeah,
deal.
so it all depends whoever, because her name comes first
Hmm.
when it's hers, and then my name comes first when it's mine.
Okay.
So
So
mine would say under Jovi, Marie,
okay.
and
But if people just go to the website, to Amazon, and then search for a diabetic book, and they happen to come to the link, who gets credit for that?
whichever one, with whoever they choose either one. You can choose either one.
When you go to the link,
Hmm.
I didn't think you had that choice.
There's two of them. Yeah,
I'll have
because
to
we
look.
separated it, so I didn't have to deal with the tax. The taxes are separating the money and everything.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Good deal. So, same time next week?
Same time next week. Yes.
Good deal.
Thank you, Dr.
Thanks,
Phil.
Adrian.
You have a good
Thank you,
weekend.
Dr. Phillip.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you so much. You guys
Have
have
a
a
good
good one.
weekend.
Jody, bye,
We
Bye.
greatly
everybody. Take
appreciate you
care.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a beautiful
You guys
weekend. Bye.
too.
You too.
Okay,
Too.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Did you want to
Bye,
talk
Jody.
a little bit? Bye, Martha. Manina, did you want to talk a little bit? Just if you have any questions?
I don't